Welcome back to another week of the Oracle Chronicles. And this week I'm using the Angels Love Inspirational Card Deck to share with you how simple it is to pull one card a day and allow the shift in awareness to bring you to a moment of relief. As we begin to move forward in this week's messages, when you take this moment to breathe and allow the words to be your guide, you can release control of what you think they mean and allow them to reveal something new. You immediately raise your vibration, which raises your awareness, which elevates your good vibes. This week's inspirational quote is release control of the outcome. As a transformed control freak of perfection and thinking that I have control of everything, the best thing I ever did for myself was to realize the only control I truly have is how I act and react to a situation. Release the need to control your outcome, and the outcome will turn out to be different, to be what it is that it needs to be. In situations of disagreements, begin to be heard. You feel you need to be heard. You feel the need to be right. It's not always the best answer. Listen for a moment when you're having a conversation, whether it's with another person or with yourself. Listen for a moment and then pause before you react. See where this pause comes from as you rephrase what you're about to say. In situations, for instance, like a business meeting or a course you may be running or a book that you're writing, a class that you're teaching, ask your higher power to guide you for the best possible outcome and then release control and allow spirit to be your guide. Listen closer to the voice within to create a better world around you, a world that you can fully embrace, a place where you can dive in full to be fully divine. So, a reminder of this week's inspirational quote is release control of the outcome. And I am going to pull up card number. I do that every week. I'm pulling up card A. Card A. Card A. This is card A from the Angels Love card deck. And this card reads that access your ability. Doubt, judgment, and hatred. Yes, I said it. I had to pause for a moment because I was receiving something from spirit and I wanted to see if it was relatable to what we were doing. But to name a few, are all negative energies that block the flow of energy from accessing your abilities to be your true self. These actions are like holding a ball down in the water and not allowing it to rise to the surface. Do you feel the resistance, the struggle of keeping that ball down when it's trying to rise? Think about that for a moment. You could envision like a cork in a glass, right? And trying to push that cork down. It just wants to float, just wants to rise to the top, just wants to float. So do you. You just want to float. You want to rise to the top. You're trying to rise, whether you think you are or not. But you're walking around holding the ball down in the water. No wonder you're tired. It takes a lot of strength. Release the thought, release the ball, and feel the ease of life flow inward as you rise upward. Hi, my name is Michelle, and I am a spiritual intuitive healer and an international best-selling author and oracle card creator. So thank you so much for joining me today as we move forward into card B. And let me get that pulled right up here for you. The power within. Let me remind you of this week's inspirational quote one more time. Release control of the outcome. Card B. The card reads, the power within. Funny, did we just not talk about that with card A? We harness so many powers within that once we begin to understand our own capabilities, we literally can accomplish anything. Why? Because you allowed the ball to rise above the water and float down the stream of light that connects you directly to your divine source. When you are connected to source, you glide through life with ease. Do not so great things come your way? Of course, it's life. Life happens. But when we know how to release the control and let it flow, we deal with tough situations in a new way. Let me remind you of last week's quote. When you release control, you call in your light stream, right? Here's the quote. Each time you call in your light stream, you expand not only your stream, but the expansion of the entire universe's light stream. So those are our two messages for this week, and how beautifully they go together. And it's not by accident, because that's how spirit works. So thank you so much for tuning in. I so appreciate you being here. Share this message with someone that you love or is in need of a little pick-me-up. It's really easy. Just click the share button below and send it their way, or copy and paste the link provided. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the beautiful weekly messages that are shared from my angels to you, and meditations, inspirational words of wisdom, and so many other things that you will be able to gain on my channel. So let me thank you again for being here, and let me thank my beautiful angels for being here, because my angels are your angels, and that is how we're connected. And my angels will allow us together to begin to fly. If you need assistance in any situation, please contact me, and together we can hold on to your angel's wings together, because they will help you fly. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next week. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You can't be loser, set me free.